Welcome to ArchRivals Football, sponsored by Raz Energy Boards. Here is your starting lineup. Number 20, Darnell the Playmaker Sallins. Number 94, Alex the Bearman Kazzaz. Number 69, Ricky the Prez Litwinkowich. And in tribute to our fallen colleague, ArchRivals Football, Ring of Honor member, Alex Fleming. This show is a Pain Train Pipe Bomb production. Welcome everybody to the so far preemptive edition of ArchRivals Football Season 3. Apparently, our intro has gone awry. No idea. But it is Week 8 in the NFL season. The last official show for the month of October. Wow. Holy crap. We are here with the Bearman and the Playmaker, who is still currently on mute. We're going to be talking the Week 8 games and a big pile of dog poop for the schedule of this week's NFL season. Bearman, what's doing?
Just living life, brother.
It's funny how Darnell is still on mute.
You ain't get to me yet.
Well, I'm getting to you now.
Dude, like, you already starting already.
Listen, if I already have to deal with looking at this slate of NFL games,
get over it.
I do have the empty Taco Bell cup to throw up in. I do have an extremely large headphone cord to hang myself with, just knowing the fact that we have to deal with all this asinine BS.
You do know you still have to make picks, right?
Yes, and for once I actually did some notes. Oh my God. Actually got some notes. That critical Broncos fan is in the chat. Please, whoever is tuning in currently, share it out. Let's get some heads in here. I'm currently working on getting everybody in, including our newest fan, Mr. Stuart White of Clay Soldiers. Yes, I said that. Yes, I said that. Football is rolling out there in the UK.
In the UK. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to begin. There's no longer an unbeaten team in the NFL.
No longer.
Mr. Aaron Rodgers down 3 receivers. Walks into Arizona, taking on the undefeated Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals, and gave them a nail. Was the final score 24-21?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
24-21 was the final score.
That finish, man. That finish.
Oh, are we going to show that?
No, I actually don't have that loaded, but you know.
Oh man.
But I saw it, and that's golden. And that
was fun.
I know you loved it, Darnell, based on
how you damn right. Arizona's down from the unbeaten reigns, damn it. And then Kyler Murray was seen leaving the stadium in a walking boot. That's not a good thing.
Did you also notice that he was laying on the turf for almost a good 5 to 7 minutes after he threw the interception?
He couldn't believe what just happened.
It's devastating.
AJ Green did not turn around for the ball. It's 14 seconds left on the clock. Why you do not look back for the ball? You're not running the ball, because if you run the ball, you're going to lose because you don't have no more timeouts.
I'm a little speechless with this whole deal. I'll be honest with you.
So,
What's up,
I gotta
Lars?
ask you, Playmaker, who's
Lars?
at fault for that play? Who's at fault for that play?
AJ Green.
Well, 100% AJ.
AJ Green, man. No joke. Because not for nothing, if the play is called for you in the huddle like that, then you should be saying, okay, I know the ball is coming to me. Let me at least be kind of risky and be ready for a
one
possible
on
thing like
one in the red zone. What do most quarterbacks do, Bear Man, when they see 1-on-1 inside the red zone?
Well, they trust their receiver.
What did Kyler Murray do?
He trusted his receiver.
Exactly. It was 1-on-1 on the outside. And the dude who picked it off was on the practice squad of Arizona.
Wow, the irony.
All I know is this. I think this is kind of my opinion. I don't think Green Bay really was the reason why Arizona lost. I think it did a lot of points. Arizona looked sloppy quite a few times. The play calling a little shoddy. I don't think J.J. Watt being out for the season now is a reason why that this defense couldn't step up and do what they had to do. I think really at a lot of points Arizona got a little timid, and because it's Aaron Rodgers, like it's a big game. You have to stay toe to toe with them. And yes, A-Rod did actually show up with making receivers famous throughout this game, but that doesn't necessarily mean at some later point in time you're going to see these guys down the line. So, I don't know.
By the way, Aaron Rodgers is 7-0 without Devontae Adams.
What does that say? What does that say? What does that say when he probably goes elsewhere at the end of the year and doesn't have fucking DV with him? I mean, come on. It's not gonna. It means a lot. It really does. So
You gentlemen are gonna have to forgive me. Today I've got the munchies, so I'm probably gonna be eating while we do the show. Sorry.
I would cardinally use the fat bastard line, but I will not do that today.
I know why he has the munchies.
Did you get a little gungy? Admit it.
I know why he has the munchies. Hey, somebody's not in our chat. He need to be in the chat.
He's not going to be. He's on local MTA transportation.
Well, I am hungry all the time. You guys know that.
He posted
he's lucky. Oh, he's lucky. I don't care. He know he's supposed to be on the chat.
All right.
I told him days ahead he's supposed to be in the chat.
Okay, he wasn't gonna do it anyway.
No.
But
he was
now
good.
he shouldn't be worried now.
He's running from Bear Man.
Why? Why would Mr. Bravaman have to run away from me?
He's running from you.
I'll make sure to tell him that.
I'll tell him my damn self.
I'll directly text him while he's on the train. Yo,
I'll do it my damn self. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'll do it for me.
Well, he's running away.
All right. So Stu got yelled at by his wife for looking at his phone because his kids are watching Halloween. So we do shout out, Clay Soldiers. Either way.
I love the music, guys. Keep up the good work. You guys are awesome.
Okay. So this will
I sent it to him.
By the way, this will be the quickest pick that we do that I do for a game ever. Just letting you know this, okay? So, switching back to the screen here.
How's it gonna be the quickest pick? You gotta
1:00. It is.
There ain't no quick pick.
Just end the season hosting the Cincinnati Bungles. 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS here in New York. I'm not even going to go into details. I'm picking Cincinnati plus the 11, minus the 11. You guys can speak on it.
I ain't speaking on. I'm picking Cincinnati. I don't care.
Cincinnati. Okay. Well, gentlemen, let me ask you this: is there really much to go on about this game? I mean, this game. I think it was you, Darnell. You would have told me this. This is, in your words, a no-brainer.
Oh, well, it's not exactly a no-brainer because they're calling Mike White, the quarterback for the New York Jets, a stud. And
we've never seen Mike White, so that's a question mark.
Well, we saw him last week because, Zach was hurt. And, they also got Joe Flacco back, which might be a bonus. I don't know. I don't know if Joe Flacco is still kind of an upgrade, and I don't know if he's even starting or not.
When the last time Joe Flacco played in the game?
Last year. Last year when I believe Darnold had mono. I think that was a thing last year.
I think so.
Yeah. So according to John, he said the Mike White is still starting. So, smash pit in MetLife. But I mean, come on. Not for nothing, the Cincinnati Bengals this year have shown up. I love Joe Burrow now. I think that the offensive is clicking really, really good, and
big time.
What happened to you not going to speak on the game?
I don't know. I have to give a little bit of insight.
He spoke too soon, and I mean the comment I got really is Cincinnati wants to build off that fantastic win against Baltimore. So I mean you're playing the Jets, but you know what? Just keep it alive. Take the win.
If I really
want to make it rest for you? Guess who's on Thursday night coming up?
Who?
The Jets.
Well,
just end the season.
Wait, hold on, wait. Okay. First one.
Yeah, remember, folks, Ricky's a Patriots fan. He's been a Patriots fan since 1985.
They got nothing to do with him being a Patriots fan. It's the fact that the Jets suck.
That will mean that the TV will not be on Thursday night. Thank you very much for the just ended the season team for being on Thursday Night Football.
Sorry, Carson Wentz. My bad.
Well, speaking of Carson Wentz, we move to 1 o'clock. Tennessee at the Horseshoe in Indianapolis. This game, my friends, is going to be a doozy. Now, Tennessee did win the earlier matchup this year, but Mr. Two sprained ankles Wentz was not playing well earlier this year. Oh, by the way, the spread for that Jet game is 11. Minus 11. So, just know that. Indy and Tennessee, we have a 3-point spread, 51 under over. A little bit of history on this game here that these teams for the last 5 seasons have split their season meetings. Tennessee has not been able to sweep Indy in the season series. So, very interesting to talk about. Who wants to start first?
All right, so their last play was in week 3. Do anybody remember the final score in week 3?
The final score in week 3 was Tennessee in a blowout, I believe. Carson Wentz got sacked 5 times in that game. But times have changed 4 weeks later.
Have they, though? Because we did see Tennessee knock off Buffalo on Monday night, right?
We did.
We did see Tennessee smash Patrick Mahomes, right?
We did.
Oh, sorry. The final score was 25-16. My bad.
25-16. 9
It was still smashed, though, because I think the Colts scored in garbage time.
Yeah, they did.
Colts have looked better. Going up to San Francisco, getting the win on Sunday Night Football. And then last week, who did they smash last week?
Colts played the 49ers on
last week. The week before they played
week 6. That would be that
Houston.
was the Texans 31-3.
Oh, the game that I helped Ricky win.
Yeah.
That's on crap. Round 2.
I'm going to go with the Horseshoes.
He's going with the home team.
Going with the Colts. Granted, I think that was that the Sunday night game against the 49ers. That was very, very sloppy. Yeah.
Yep.
The Colts did take advantage of that. I don't know the status of T.Y. though, which if the status of T.Y. is there, Wentz is going to be a lot more effective. He's only thrown 1 pick this year, apparently. So he's been a very effective, not giving up the turnovers, which is good. And I think that the Colts offense is going to be a lot better. The defense has picked it up the last 2 games. And if the trend rolls where they keep splitting season series, I'm going to roll with the trend.
That's one for the home team.
Oh, yeah, that's one for the home team.
So
I gotta go with Tennessee because Tennessee is riding on a 3-game winning streak. You know, coming off wins against the Buffalo Bills and the Chiefs. I think the Titans are gonna keep the momentum alive. So I'm going with the Titans.
That's one for the away team.
where are you going, D?
Is in Indy.
Yeah, it's in Indy.
It's in Indy. You know,
No,
I'm going Indy. Because despite the fact we saw the Titans do what they did to the Bills and the Chiefs, guess what the game was at?
They were both on the road, weren't they?
No, they both was in Nashville.
Yeah.
They both was in Nashville. The last time we saw the Titans on the road, they took a loss to the Jets. They barely scraped by the Seahawks in overtime. I'm gonna roll with the Colts on this one. And Ricky just said they are known for splitting. So Tennessee already won the one that was in Nashville.
Yeah. Okay, another game where we really should just call next. The LA Rams at the Houston Texans with the trade deadline coming up this week, which will delve into that question. I'll give you the little backdoor fiction part of the show. The Houston Texans are a 14-point underdog at home. Only 14 this time. Why? Because the Rams have pissed the pooch away on that large spread that they had last week. I wonder how that happened. Detroit Lions. D, I'll start with you.
I told y'all not to look at that damn spread last week, didn't I?
Yep, and I would have made fucking money if I could put it on there. A lot more than what I did.
See?
16-point favorites. The LA Rams.
See, this is why I don't do spreads, because that was ridiculous. Like, dude, Jared Goff's returning to LA, and you think he's not going to try to put up something? No, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, the only thing he did was put his
Wasn't
finger
gonna
up his
happen.
nose. And his
Like,
ass.
come on, now. Now, Houston Texans. No Andrew Whitworth. No Sebastian Joseph Day. No Deshaun Jackson.
Yep, Deshaun Jackson requesting a trade from the LA Rams. A lot of trade talk this week, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, we're about less than 72 hours from the deadline.
Y'all know where I'm going with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the Rams actually should cover this week. 16 points. Fucking ridiculous.
I mean, Darnell, this is probably this game where you're just going to sit back, relax, enjoy a nice cold drink, and have nothing to be stressed about.
Oh, by the way, Houston Texans traded Mark Heyman to the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, there was some big news about that too, so this should be pretty
Yeah, and one Texans player obviously didn't take kindly to it.
Brandon Cooks.
Yes,
Who
who
formerly played for the
decided
Rams.
that he wanted to blow everything up on Twitter.
I mean, could you blame that guy,
What a-
honestly?
No, you know what? Not for anything. Yeah, you can a little bit. Just a little bit. You can. I mean,
Just saying. That's what he wanted to do. So, hey, this is what they did.
There you go. It's what he wanted to do. He did it, and
But I'm not going.
There's nothing he can do.
I'm not going to waste y'all time. Everybody's on the Los Angeles Rams over the Houston Texans.
Yeah, I mean, give me the Rams.
Okay. Next up, Pittsburgh Steelers at the Dog Pound. Pittsburgh Browns, 1:00 Eastern Standard Time. Another game on the CBS. Baker may not even be starting this game.
Baker. He is starting.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
He is.
To only be relieved about halfway through the first quarter.
He's starting. He's playing.
By Case Keenum. If he gets demolished by TJ Watt, it's going to be over for fucking Baker Mayfield's career.
He needs surgery. I don't know why he's prolonging it.
Because he's trying to be a gamer.
You just seen what happened to JJ Watt.
Again, I would love to see the fact that Case Keenum gets in this game. I really would love to see that.
But they are getting Nick Chubb back.
Oh, and then what was the running back from last week? Because I heard
Dearness Johnson?
yes, because Hunt is not ready for the game yet.
No.
Oh boy, Cleveland's still going to be running all over somebody. Did kind of take some notes for this game as well. Pittsburgh 20th in defense, 15 sacks in 6 games. Third in QB pressure for that Pittsburgh defense. Pittsburgh is middle of the pack in the rushing defensive department. However, Cleveland is second in the league against the rush at 3.5 yards per carry. That should make some interesting news. Oh, and Cleveland is a heavy favorite in this game.
Baker.
I'm still going the Browns.
Baker.
I am going with the Browns.
I have to go with the Browns too, and and right now, obviously, the biggest thing is whether or not Baker Mayfield can last the entire game. But they got Nick Chubb back, so that's good. But Kareem Hunt being out still might be a bit of a disadvantage. But what the Browns have to watch out for, obviously, is TJ Watt, obviously, but it is in the dog pound.
Just also know this, that Cleveland is also has the lowest quarterback rating in the NFL against at 61.1%, and they only average 215 passing yards per game, 7th best in the NFL.
So it's justifiable. Yep, I have to go with the Browns.
Oh, and by the way, they are also 20 sacks in 7 games, and QB pressure is the 2nd best in the NFL. No wonder Cleveland's going to be favored in this game. So I am taking Cleveland with the -4. The over, I think it's going over the 43. As I suck on a Jolly Rancher.
I was about to ask, is that a Jolly Rancher?
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually got some
flavored?
good. I went to bowling last night and I got Halloween candy. What's up, Kurt? Kurt, you want to jump on? Watermelon. It's actually one of my best favorite flavors. Is watermelon.
Baker's playing. Chubb's playing. Steelers really don't have nobody injured now, so they mean pretty much they're healthy coming off the bye week.
I still don't. I'm not convinced that Big Ben is still a viable quarterback anymore either.
So what's the official pick, Darnell?
I think he's going with the ketchup.
Do I do it?
Need an answer, Playmaker.
I'm gonna start downloading the Jeopardy theme.
You never had the Jeopardy theme, so shut up.
Actually, I think I do have the Jeopardy theme.
And by the way, Ricky, blueberry flavor is the best.
Not on a Jolly Rancher. No, we're getting there, Kurt. That's the 4:00 slate anyway.
I'm gonna roll with Cleveland.
All right.
Okay.
Noted and written.
Okay. I wish I did have the toilet bowl sound. 1:00. Philly. Detroit Lions. My God. Wait. Hold on. Let me get the cup. Let me hold on.
Oh no!
Yeah, everybody's saying, "Oh, Alex must be so evil. He's laughing at Ricky getting sick."
He's not sick.
He's not sick.
I did say I was going to have a throw-up option on here, so if anybody does get nauseous after me doing it, I'm sorry. Can't help it.
Miles Sanders to miss at least 3 games.
Okay, Philly at Detroit. Philly is actually a 4-point favorite on the road.
Well, that's good. That's probably the only reason so is because Detroit's winless.
It's also a 48-point over. I do have some.
Kurt said Detroit get their first win.
Oh boy.
I will hate to say this, but it actually does show Detroit as a heavy favorite instead of the 4-point Philly favorite. Philly can't rush the quarterback for shit. Detroit needs to key on their running game more than their passing game. Philly allows over 4 yards per carry. And Philly throws the ball more than they run the ball, which should be the opposite way around because I think their run game is better than their pass game. But Detroit does have the highest passing defense allowed in the NFL. Even over the Chiefs.
Let us go ahead and put it like this. Are you flying with the Eagles? Are you hanging with Mufasa? And simple.
The only thing I'm going to say about this game is A, I'm not watching it. B,
I didn't ask all that. I said, are you flying with the Eagles? Are you hanging with Mufasa and Simba?
I'm going Detroit.
He's flying. He's hanging with the Lion King.
I'm going Detroit because Detroit has also won the last 3 meetings. As much as they've been a dumpster fire of a team, probably since Barry Sanders left, I'm probably going to have to go with Detroit.
Bearman, let me guess. You picking Detroit because I know you hate Philly.
Yeah, but I'm not picking Detroit because I hate Philly. Because everything that Darnell said, everything that Ricky said, that can't be ignored. Miles said, the fact that they throw more than they should, the gut feeling is really leaning towards, as you say, Simba and Mufasa, the circle of life. Hakuna Matata.
This is more like a circle of a train wreck than anything else.
I'm sorry, Darnell put me back in the childhood Disney nostalgia moment. So
listen, that's all fine and good.
That's what I had to do is to make him hurry up and pick.
Why to make me feel like I'm a little kid again?
No, to make Ricky pick because Ricky would have kept going how he don't want to watch this game. Nobody don't care about all that. Are you flying with the Eagles? Are you picking Mufasa?
I picked already. Mufasa. Make your pick.
You picked. Yeah. Let's go, Playmaker.
Come on, I have to get my cup ready for the next game.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the team that doesn't find ways to lose.
So, in other words, you're going Philly?
Yep.
Okay. Round 3 for the throw up. 1 o'clock.
Might have to join you
on Fox. The San Francisco 49ers visiting the Chicago Bears, and another opinion from the clan. All right.
Did Jimmy G get hurt again?
Yes, but Jimmy G is also still starting the game. Mind you, I haven't even tried to hang myself with the cord yet. It is a San Francisco 4-point favorite, under/over of 40. Chicago is the home dog, and the only thing I could say is all the numbers really point to 49ers.
So you're saying 49ers, right?
I don't think the Justin Fields experience is working out really well. And they have not thrown for over 200 yards passing this entire season. That's a problem. I kind of thought that I said it maybe that Justin Fields really should be sitting on the bench. I'm not sure the status of Andy Dalton, but they still do have a actual NFL quarterback on their team. His name is Nick Foles.
They are not going back to Andy Dalton.
I'm sorry.
Once you gave the keys to Justin Fields, that is your starter. Enough said about that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Do we remember what happened last year in Miami?
I don't give a damn what happened to Miami. This ain't Miami, it's Chicago.
You
Once they gave the keys to Justin Fields, he became the starter.
Okay, but you gave the keys to freaking Tua last year, And what ended
That
up
coaching
happening?
staff is different from Chicago.
I don't give a rat's ass. If
You don't
that
gotta
fucking
care. I'm
quarterback-
telling you what Matt Nagy's going through. Justin Fields
Matt
is the
Nagy's
starter.
not even going to be there tomorrow. He caught the
Still.
global bastard. He's
He
done.
did. Justin Fields the starter. Get over it.
Yeah, and I still don't think they
Yeah.
win. I
Yeah.
still don't think they win.
I mean, I couldn't sit there at Soldier Field in the nice cold Chicago weather, enjoying a nice Chicago-style hot dog, and then believe the Bears are going to win.
You just
San
said
Francisco's
You just said hot dog Boston style, by the way. Just to let you know that.
well, my accent changes. I don't have a Texas accent for some reason, but yeah, the way I say hot dog, yeah, it just comes up anyway. But anyway, yeah, I got to go with San Fran.
Yeah, I'm
What's the
probably
weather gonna be
thinking
like
about
in
that, too.
Chicago?
By the way, the Chicago Bears have 871 passing yards, the fewest through 7 games since 1979. And they are the first team since the 2008 Titans to have fewer than 200 passing yards in each of their first 7 games. Yeah,
Let's keep the throw thing continuing.
Wait, hold on. Should I get the cup ready again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons.
There we go.
Sam Donner is who we thought he was. And Matt Ryan just being Matt Ryan.
Atlanta is actually a home dog. I mean, well, they're -3. Sorry, home fave.
Home dog.
Maybe they should be a dog.
Oh.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. It
You said it
is,
Boston style.
Yes, it is Atlanta -3 under over 47. My little tidbits for this game because I already know which way I'm going. Carolina has given up 3+ sacks per game their last 5, although Atlanta can't sack the couch. They are 30th in sacks. Atlanta's against QB rating is 109.9, which is 30th in the league. Kyle Pitts, back-to-back 100-yard receiving games, and Atlanta is a slight fave. Those are my tidbits for this game.
You know, once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers were 3-0. And now what? Now what's the record? Unless my eyes deceive me, tell me, gentlemen, what's the record?
I think they were 3-5.
3-4.
Yeah.
And as Mr. Playmaker pointed out, Sam Darnold is still Sam Darnold after all. So it's not a Scooby-Doo kind of thing. Like, I'm asked, let's see who this really is. It's Sam Darnold. So, and it is in Atlanta, but Atlanta is still, it has us scratching our heads, but I feel more comfortable going with Atlanta. Some might say it's because they're the home team. I'm like, nah, I just feel like, Kyle Pitts, back-to-back 100-yard games, and Kyle Pitts could be another deciding factor for the Falcons in this one.
One for the Dirty Birds.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk now?
Yeah.
I threw up in my mouth again. Not in the cup.
That's like the 10th time probably this session, right?
I think he actually threw up on that one.
No, I actually did throw up in my mouth a little bit. But this is the best watermelon Jolly Rancher ever.
Blueberry's better.
Atlanta's won 6 out of the last 7 games against the Carolina Panthers. I think I kind of would be leaning toward that. I really do think now Matt Ryan has officially put his trust in Mr. Kyle Pitts. Falcons last meeting, they won by 8 in Carolina. And outside of that, the Atlanta Falcons' 3 wins have come against teams with a 4-16 record. Falcons.
2 for the Dirty Birds.
My question to you is this, because this has now come up in the news quite frequently. After Darnell makes his pick, marinate this question for everybody listening and soon to be listening later on. would you consider trading Christian McCaffrey to the Houston Texans for Deshaun Watson on Tuesday?
No. Bearman, how many games did Carolina Panthers lose after that 3-0 start?
4.
And all 4 of them, who was not in the lineup?
Mr. Christian McCaffrey.
Is he in the lineup tomorrow?
Not that I know of, but I gotta ask.
No, McCaffrey is not in the lineup tomorrow, although they do get Stephon Gilmore for the first time this year.
Ah.
But gentlemen.
So Stephon Gilmore's first assignment is to stick Calvin Ridley. How wonderful.
But does that really mean if Christian McCaffrey was in the starting lineup, does that automatically guarantee a win for Carolina? I mean, not really.
Well, they were 3-0 with him, and then without him, they winless.
It could all break, but I mean, right now we'll never know. I mean, anything we go on is merely theory. We simply just cannot go on theories. I mean, this is ArchRivals.
The game is in the what? ATL?
Yeah.
Yep, It's in Atlanta.
It's in the ATL. It's in the ATL. It's in the ATL. I like Matt Ryan better than Sam Darnold.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I got you, Coco. You finna.
What?
What's the? Just give me the location where the next game is at, because I know you're gonna throw up again.
No, this is going to be one of those next games. Miami Dolphins at Buffalo.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh Lord. The general consensus is Buffalo minus 14, under over of 49. I will just say this. Buffalo Bills by more than 14 next.
Dolphins don't do well in cold.
And this game is in Buffalo.
It's not supposed to be that cold.
Well, it's not December, so.
It don't have to be December. They were down in Miami and they got their ass with 35-0.
They've gotten their ass whooped all over this year. What does it matter what the temperature is?
Right?
The temperature makes it worse.
I mean, it's not 30 below yet in Buffalo, but it's getting chilly out there. I mean, it's always warm down in Miami, but I mean, come on, let's not be sold too much on the weather. But yeah, it gets to the point. It's Buffalo. It's gonna be Buffalo.
Biggest tidbit ever. Buffalo has won 6 straight games, averaging 30+ points per game against the Miami Dolphins. If that doesn't kick you in the fucking nads, I don't know what does.
And they're going to Buffalo.
Yeah, that this is one of those next games. If it somehow miraculously happens where Miami could even score a point, that's good.
Can Miami get 3 points? Can Miami get 3 points?
Here is your fun fact for the holiday. What holiday is tomorrow?
Halloween.
The Dolphins are undefeated on Halloween all time, 6-0. Going against a Buffalo team that is averaging 40.7 points per game.
So I switch all my picks then because it's Halloween.
Squish the fish. Squish the fish.
Squish the fish. I can remember that. Hey, you know what, Ricky? Keep that quote. I think that's the new official Ricky Litwinkowich quote.
I have been using that line since the Cleveland Indians versus the Florida Marlins in the World Series. Squish the fish.
All right, are we going out west or are we going out south? Come on. Well, we going west or south?
I'm going Buffalo. I told you, I'm going Buffalo.
That's not my question. Are we going west or are we going to the south?
We're going west.
We're going west.
New England Patriots versus the LA Chargers. This is a Chargers team that is favored by 5, under over 50. I don't know why there's a lot of half points going on here. I did not put any notes in for this one.
Good. Bearman. Did he just
boy.
disappear? Bearman.
Yeah, I'm here. Not going nowhere.
So, whose team are we talking about?
Oh, that would be Mr. Ricky.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first.
You can't let me
Well,
go first.
you know what? No, hey, Ricky, you're my friend. You go first, brother.
No, I want to hear what you have to say.
All right. If you insist. All right. Well, the Chargers are pretty fucking pissed off right now, aren't they? Because of what happened last week, right?
The week before,
Oh, the week before.
they had a bye week.
They had a bye week, but still. They're still licking their chops, man. Now they got to take on the New England Patriots at home. The Chargers are 4-2, and the Patriots are 3-4. And the Patriots are coming off 54-13 win against the Jets. Now, the Patriots obviously want to build on that, and they have a test against the Chargers. Now, if the Chargers play the exact same way they did against Baltimore, there's no way they win. But here's the deal, gentlemen. I don't think Los Angeles is gonna think of messing up. I think, like I said, they're licking their chops, so I think Los Angeles is gonna be serious.
You left one key thing out.
What was that?
You left one. We saw this matchup last year.
Yeah.
And you know what happened last year?
Well, enlighten us. I mean, I didn't get to it, but go ahead.
I'm gonna let Ricky enlighten you what happened last year. Matter of fact, in the same building.
It's because I didn't get to it, brother. But go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah, Patriots lost.
No, they didn't. You lost to us. Y'all beat the hell out the Chargers
Jason
the week before
Rodriguez,
y'all played
what's up?
us.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jason? Remember, y'all walked into SoFi Stadium, gave the Chargers an ass whooping, and then you had to play us that Thursday night in the same building.
Oh,
But y'all's best, I believe it was what, 45-0 or 45-6, something
thank
like
God
that.
we don't have to look at Thursday Night Football this year, though. All right. Where are you going, D? Because I'll just give you my...
Well, hold on. I didn't even make my pick.
Oh, well, go for it then, Alex.
Well, get interrupted. I have to go with the Chargers. Sorry, Ricky.
He's picking the Chargers.
I mean, only because, the Chargers don't want to lose another game. And, I mean, it's not going to be a cakewalk. The Patriots are going to, they're going to make them earn that win.
He's
But
picking the Chargers. Go Chargers.
This is the best Jolly Rancher ever, I'm telling you right now.
Blueberry's better. We can fight over that, Ricky.
It's getting the throw up out of my mouth.
I just need to know, are you picking your Patriots?
I am going to give you these little tidbits first, and then I'll go from there. Bill Belichick and the Patriots are 9-2 versus opponents coming off a bye week in the last 10 seasons. Tied for the best record in the NFL. Who was on a bye week last week?
The Chargers?
Okay.
That's just ridiculous. The team has 2 weeks to prepare for you, and you're 9-2 against the team that had 2 weeks to prepare for you. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
That's absurd.
The
NFL.
LA Chargers are allowing 162.5 rushing yards per game, most in the NFL. Oh, by the way,
sound like Damian Harris right now.
Damian Harris has had 200-yard rushing games and 1+ rushing touchdown in the last 2 games. That makes life a little interesting. The Patriots shut out the Chargers 45-0 in Week 13 last year. That's what Darnell was talking about.
45-0.
45-0. And how good was that Chargers team last year?
That's the team that found every way to lose. Now they shifted to Detroit for this year.
Justin Herbert has never lost to the same team twice in his career.
That's a good stat.
Yeah.
That's a very good stat. By the way, the head coach for the Chargers was the defensive coordinator for Los Angeles Rams last year.
Okay, and I think that even though that the defenses are totally different, and the Rams now defense is sucking ass because he's not there. But you got to remember one thing, okay? Belichick is coming off of a weekend where Mac Jones did not have to play the entire game. Okay? He rested starters last week. The Patriots are going to come in full force. If Buffalo somehow stumbles against the undefeated Dolphins on Halloween, I can guaranteedly tell you the Patriots are going to put the pedal to the metal. Do I think they have enough firepower against the Chargers? Yes, I do. I will say that. And we also may see the disappearing act from N'Keal Harry this weekend.
Ooh.
Because he's supposed to be he's rumored in trade talks.
This is another return. This is a return game.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is a return game.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Henry's coming back to LA.
So, as much as it says the Chargers are a 5-point fave, this is going to be a field goal game. It's not going to be a runaway. I did this 2 times already this year, and it fucking ended up working out. Picking the Chargers, but I know that the Pats are going to win.
Yeah, because like you said 2 weeks ago, every time you pick against the Patriots, Ricky, what usually happens?
They win.
Yeah, and last week that streak came to an end. So I think
no, because I actually picked them last week.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done. You can no longer get on Bearman about his Cowboys. You even picking the Chargers over your own team. You can't say nothing to Bearman now.
Listen, I'll gladly take the
Yes,
pick
you can.
loss for my team to win.
No, you can't say nothing to Bearman though. You're not allowed to get on him no more.
And who says that's for you to decide, Mr. Playmaker?
I'm an analyst, not a fan at this point.
But you getting on him because he was saying when he don't trust his team, he don't trust his team, and they was giving him reason not to trust him.
Yeah, well, we'll get to my team in a little bit.
Okay, I've officially put the entire Jolly Rancher on my mouth to not throw up for this game.
Well, hold on, Darnell, we need your pick, brother.
I'm picking the Chargers.
Jacksonville at Seattle.
I'm picking Chargers the whole time. I was waiting on him to pick the Patriots.
Wait. I'm gonna throw up again.
Oh God, you got a bag?
Trevor Lawrence is going out west to face Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks. The 12s are going to come out. Can the Ricky handle the noise in the Northwest region?
Seattle's actually a 4-point favorite at home.
I do believe the Jazz will come off a bye week after they got that win over in London over the Miami Dolphins, which I told y'all about Jacksonville and London.
You did. That's a given.
Well, let's lay out these numbers here for you as I read them and try not to throw up in my mouth. Jacksonville is the second worst pass defense in the NFL, although they do have the 4th best rushing defense this year. Jacksonville is averaging 5.5 yards rushing per carry. Subpar Seattle defense. Jacksonville is also last in 3rd down percentage in the NFL. And the hush falls over the crowd.
Seattle got a defense.
Their defense is as worst as a shitty diaper.
Do you see promise in Trevor Lawrence?
In this game, I kind of see him having a good game, but I don't know.
Not at all.
Ricky says no. Bearman says he sees it.
I said maybe.
Okay. Jacksonville running back or Seattle's running back?
Seattle.
Well, who is Chris Carson still on injured reserve?
Yes.
Well, he has a neck injury, so I figured he probably won't play the rest of the season.
Yeah,
but
but
yes.
His sub has been doing amazing as of late.
And who's the sub?
Collins.
Okay.
So you picking Collins over James Robinson?
Yeah.
This is the disrespect I be talking about. He picking a backup running back over 1,000-yard running back.
Listen, both of these offensive lines are not that great.
And yet James Robinson ran for 1,000 yards with that same offensive line.
I don't think either one of these offensive lines are potent enough to do any damage.
But let's take a look at the quarterback picture, gentlemen. Trevor Lawrence versus Geno Smith.
Oh, yes, Mr. Reconstructed Jaw. By the way,
I knew I needed to give the reminder, but I'm glad to do it, gentlemen. But Geno Smith has obviously, we can't deny he's done his best, but at the end of the game, something goes wrong and boom, it's game over. And That's happened 3 times already right now this season for Smith, or am I wrong? How many games has he played already as a starter? Is it 3?
2.
2? Okay. So could it possibly be maybe the 3rd time's the charm?
How about it's always the usual suspect?
What about Sunshine though?
Listen, I as great as that wide receiving core is, that offensive line is the biggest, shittiest diaper ever.
Okay,
This is why-
we're not gonna compare Jacksonville's receiving core to Seattle.
Oh, by far, Seattle's offensive core is better. However,
we
again,
know that.
this is why Russell Wilson runs around like a crazed kid with a head on fire, because there's no offensive line. Geno Smith is not even halfway the caliber of what Russell Wilson is, and he runs around like a little baby with a rattle. Okay? I'm not even joking when I tell you this. Geno Smith is not a viable quarterback in the NFL. Okay?
Yeah, Sunshine on the side though.
I could care less. He's horrible.
I'm talking about Sunshine. I ain't talking about Geno. I'm talking about Sunshine, who got his first win over in London.
And that's pretty much history at this point. It's history at this point.
To you, not to him. He got his first win and he had a bye week. Now he's back.
For another L.
He's picking Seattle.
Yeah, I gotta go Seattle.
He's going to Seattle.
Yeah.
And let me guess. Okay, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna steal the thunder.
That would also be Seattle's first home win this year. Okay, apparently this is supposed to be talked about. Another game where now I don't have any more Jolly Rancher, so if I do throw up in my mouth a little bit, I don't apologize.
Did we get your pick, Darnell?
Did you really think I was gonna pick Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Did you really think I was gonna pick Jacksonville? You
As
crazy.
a matter of fact, I did.
They don't have a DK Metcalf or a Tyler Lockett, okay?
But you know what? Still,
The Roy football team. Honored out to the Midwest, Denver, Colorado, to take on the Hemp, Teddy Bridgewater, and the Broncos.
Denver's not the Midwest, dude.
Denver's in mountain time, by the way.
Yeah, Rocky Mountains. Yeah,
Hey,
Denver is not the Midwest, my brother.
they ain't in the West either, so
Both of these should be somewhere in Siberia. Maybe
Siberia.
this game really should be played in Siberia.
American Siberia. Okay, this is definitely
Plenty
a
of
good one.
vodka and some latkes should be distributed throughout this game.
hey, how's that
Close call,
Tyler
man.
Heineken thing working out?
How's that Teddy Bridgewater thing working out?
Well, that's the question. There's the questions right there. Which one's it working out for most? So now I'm curious to know what Mr. Critical Broncos fan would have to say. Well, okay, well there you go. He's
yes.
barfing and he's already given his pick.
He's going to take over in the barfing department for me, knowing the fact that I have to do the show.
Okay, well at least
Where's
he's
Kirk at?
leaving you, so he's a good friend.
I think he left. I'm not sure. So there is quite a few storylines around this game. Jerry Jeudy may be active for this game, which would give Bridgewater one of his main weapons back. And the also possible news of potential future Hall of Famer Von Miller being traded throughout this week. That's where I can go with this. Or I could give you my notes. Either way, we can kind of figure it out that way.
Taylor Heineke or Teddy B?
Well, here are my notes. He goes, I'm dying of alcohol poisoning when I watch Teddy in the offense. I totally agree with that. Although a ballpoint pen to the neck may be more effective.
So we see Drew locked in?
Should we try to get John Elway out of retirement?
No, can you fire John Elway?
No, he already dismissed himself from the team. That's why I said, can you get him out of retirement?
No, you don't need him out of retirement. You need Ben got rid of him. Mr. Trying to find a quarterback that looks like him. There's no quarterback that looks like you, John Elway.
They have not gotten anybody close to Elway since they've had Peyton on the team, and
That's-
even
That was
the
John Elway's problem.
and even in Peyton's down year, when they had the other guy, I can't remember his name.
Brock
Osweiler.
Osweiler.
Yes, Brock Eisweiler, who actually did something in the processes of Manning's departure. Yeah,
And then Houston paid him.
and he went downhill.
But you got a payday.
Denver averages 3 sacks per game, 21 total given up so far this year. Washington does have high QB pressure and hits, but doesn't sack the quarterback. Denver is 8th in rushing defense, and Denver is actually also the heavy favorite to win this game.
Define heavy favorite.
Yeah, big time.
Well, Denver is a 4-point favorite at home.
That's not heavy.
Well, a lot of the experts are going toward the Denver Broncos.
Oh.
That's why I said heavy favorite.
When you say that, give me percentages.
Bearman, you got the win percentages?
As a matter of fact, I do. For Denver and Washington. Denver actually has the win percentage at 55%, and the cover would be 55%, but that's for Washington.
That's not heavy. It's not a heavy favorite.
Experts
It's not a heavy favorite.
Darnell, it could this whole heavy, whether it's heavy or not is arguable. The bottom line is this is a hard game to pick because both teams have their struggles.
This whole week has been hard to pick.
And we don't know if Jerry Judy's going to play. I mean, is he a game time decision as well?
Yes.
Why you think Ricky been over there barfing almost at every goddamn game?
By the way, do you know what sound is echoing in my head currently right now for both teams? No offense to John, but this sound is echoing in my head for both teams.
What would that be?
The who, the her.
There we go. This is horrible.
Washington,
Who picked this fucking schedule for this year?
I don't know. But and it's no wonder you're puking all the time because all the BS they have to listen to, right, Ricky?
Oh yeah.
But this game, I mean, this game is really now I'm really starting to become like the Bearman. The Jekyll and Hyde effect is starting to take effect because I don't know who to pick. Look, Washington's defense is still out there, but they like I've been saying they've been getting overwhelmed because of the total offense, but they can still force turnovers. So Washington has an advantage at that. Tyler Heineke could have a good game or he may not. That's the problem. He's unpredictable, but But Teddy Bridgewater, I mean, let's be honest. Ever since Teddy Bridgewater left the state of Minnesota, ever since that gruesome knee injury, Teddy Bridgewater has he really been? I mean, he had that stint against New Orleans, which was respectable, but overall, what's it been like for Mr. Bridgewater, in your opinion, guys?
His numbers are not terrible, but
I'd say they're average at best, right?
They're probably mid-pack. He's not top
Mid-pack,
15.
okay.
He's
Okay,
not top
yeah,
15,
yeah.
okay? Let's just leave it as that.
But but he's probably still. I mean, as far as the concussion goes, I wonder if he's still feeling some of the effects by it. But I mean, I don't know. But I really feel like if Denver's the home team, would it be safer to just go with Denver? But I don't know if I want to use that excuse. But I just feel like this game could go either way, and this game could go down to a field goal. I mean, this is why I have such a hard time picking. It's driving me crazy.
My question is that when is Washington going to wake up? That's the question.
There you go.
That defense
we don't
has got
know.
so many first-round picks on it. It should be miles ahead of what it is. It really should be.
But it's miles behind, right?
At this point right now, it's an afterthought.
And after
Now every team can go in against Washington and be like, hey, we could pass against this team and we could rush against this team. Because they can't get any pressure on the quarterback.
So I think that's why I guess I have to go with Denver. I mean, Denver gonna enjoy. I mean, Washington might get a good breeze of some good mountain fresh air, but I have to go with Denver, but I don't know if I should count out Washington though. You know what I mean?
Darnell, what do you got?
Mile high, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Okay.
I don't know. Can I hope for a tie?
Nope.
No 17-17 tie?
Nope.
Nope.
You need to make a pick.
We're arch rivals, Ricky.
Ron Rivera or I forgot who the coach is for Denver.
Vic
I'm going
Fangio
Washington.
or
I'm going to go Washington.
all right.
Don't
As soon as I say Ron Rivera, that was like that's my ace in the hole right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! All right.
Tampa Bay going down to the Big Easy to go against Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints.
Jameis Winston versus the Bucks.
We have Tampa as a 4.5-point favorite. Make that 5. A under-over of 50 in the Big Easy. New Orleans has won 5 straight games against Tampa.
5 straight. 5 straight regular season.
Yes.
Because we know what happened in the playoffs.
Uh-huh. It's kind of eye-opening that the Saints are 31st overall in offense. Antonio Brown is out indefinitely. Gronk is questionable for this game.
Why is Mr. Brown out indefinitely again?
Ankle injury.
Okay. Injury. Okay.
Jameis Winston is playing not good football. But the Saints defense is still the Saints defense. That what makes this hard to pick.
Working against history, teams since 2010, former number 1 overall quarterbacks are 1-6 versus the team that they drafted them.
So I guess Jared Goff was part of that 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how ironic. I gotta cut to the chase. I guess I just can't go against Tampa. I think Tampa has to be it for me.
You can't go against Tampa or you can't go against Tom.
Well, here's the before.
Hold on, wait. We got to be clear here. We can't go against Tampa or we can't go against Tom Brady.
Well, here before you even go with that fact, Tom Brady is 2-3 versus Sean Payton coached teams since 2006. His worst record versus any team in that span with 3 minimum games.
And all of them against New Orleans.
Yeah, all against New Orleans.
Jameis Winston also has the highest passer rating at home this year with a 138.0 passer rating.
So is it too late for me to go back, or have I already made the pick?
No, you didn't make the pick.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm not gonna check it out. Just give me Tampa. I already said Tampa, so I mean, yeah, I was at the point of no return. I'm not gonna change my mind because of that information. I mean, come on.
It's the Tom Brady effect.
Yeah, I guess it's the GOAT effect. The GOAT effect.
This is the only thing I gotta say about Jameis Winston.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, Tampa, and I think they're gonna cover. Okay, Bearman. The spotlight is yours.
Hold on. Did we get Darnell's pick?
Yes, he picked Tampa.
All right.
Dallas at
God.
Minnesota, Sunday Night Football, live on NBC.
Time. Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
How in the hell do the Cowboys come off a bye week and get Sunday Night Football?
Because they were scheduled to have Sunday Night Football before the bye week. Flex games don't happen until like week 14.
That's precisely the point. Well,
both teams coming off bye week, so
yeah. Well, number one, Kirk Cousins is 2-7 against Dallas, but he always put up good numbers.
Hey, hold on. So you trying to work your way up. We're not gonna do this. This is ArchRivals.
Yeah. Okay.
What is the status of Dak Prescott?
That's the main question. That's already what's really turning me back into the bear man. You know what? At this point, I don't care. screw it. To hell with it. Just sit the guy because the last thing we need is him aggravating that goddamn injury. You know what? To hell with it. Okay, sit him out. Okay, it's one game. It's not gonna kill us. I'd rather have him sit out this game than sit out the remaining games because we're gonna need him going into January if we're gonna win the NFC East and go to the playoffs. Okay, and of course, all these Cowboy fans are all preaching, "Oh, Cooper Rush is terrible." I'm like, yeah, fine, I get it. He's never even started an NFL game. All right, so I don't understand why do they have to be to judge that way. I get it. He's a backup. Okay, but you know what? He's under a good offensive line. The running game is very good. Minnesota's rushing defense allows close to 130 yards per game. Cooper Rush could still win this for us, but we have to wait and see. I don't want to judge the book by the cover. I mean, during the preseason, Cooper Rush had some good plays, and there's some passes that were incomplete, but that's because he threw to guys, to like fourth-string guys who were never going to make the team anyway. So, you know what? At this point, to hell with it. Let's not take that risk. Let's just sit him. We can't risk him aggravating that injury because I'm sure Ricky feels that way. But you know what? I'm going to do something that I never really do. Even if Cooper Rush plays, I still feel like my Cowboys can win it because they still can win, even if Dak Prescott doesn't play. It's up to see if the play calling goes right, if they run the ball effectively, if the defense can do its job, if Cooper Rush can connect well with the receivers, the Cowboys can win.
How you like that, Ricky?
And this has nothing to do with Ricky, by the way, Darnell.
No, I'm saying, how you like that, Ricky? I got it out of him.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I have been getting him percolating since week 1 of this year. That is finally one of those big, powerful analyses that I have been waiting for. God damn it!
So you're proud of me, Ricky?
Yes.
Yeah, it took me to put it out of you to bring up Dak Prescott.
Okay, but seriously, do you guys see my point? Why do these Cowboy fans have to judge Cooper Rush just like that? I get it. He's never started a game. He's been with us for 4 years. But you know what? You know,
in the words.
You know what? No. I got the answer, guys. I'm sorry because last year Andy Dalton had no offensive line, had a pathetic defense. So of course they want to be stuck to that. Look, I get it. When we don't have our starter, we're in a bad position. But you know what? We have the good offensive line. We have a very good running game. And we have a defense that's still overall is still not the best, but it's better than last year.
In the words of the great playmaker Michael Irvin, he said, "We have information." And information of last year was not a good taste for Cowboys fans. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure Ricky has even more information to give.
Actually, I don't. Alex,
That's
that's why I purposely gave it to Alex.
Of course, because Ricky every week has to tell me, Bearman, you got to have more faith in your team. Well, you know what? There you go. We're going to put that to test. I got my faith on the team.
No.
Let's see if it backfires or not.
The only thing I can say about this is Kirk Cousins has not won very much in prime time. Okay? It's Sunday Night Football.
He's like 7-32, I think.
No, he doesn't even have that many wins on in prime time. Okay, I think he's got maybe 2.
One of those did come against the Cowboys.
Yes, that was against the Cowboys, but how long ago?
Wasn't that long ago?
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
And and speaking of Kirk Cousins' record, all these Cowboy fans they'll bring up the point because when he was with Washington, the Cowboys defense they bullied the hell out of Kirk Cousins, but every now and then he bullied back.
By the way, the Cowboys' last meeting against the Vikings in Minnesota, the Vikings lost by 3. Who was the quarterback on that Vikings team, by the way?
No, Kirk Cousins. That was last year.
In prime time.
That was last year.
It was in prime time as well.
The year before was in prime time.
Mm-hmm.
And the Vikings won. So
ongoing little thing, I would say there.
So to me, it's 1-1. If you want to go by the numbers, it's 1-1.
Yeah, in Minnesota it's 1-1, but actually no, he did have a win against Dallas, and that's when Dallas rested all their starters.
My question is this, Bearman. Calm down, okay?
Well, critical Bronco fan already picked the Broncos. That's no surprise.
Calm down. So, Trayvon Diggs, right?
Yes.
Great for getting interceptions, right?
Yes.
But also is known for getting beat too, right?
Yes.
And
Cowboy fans hate it when I say that.
Ricky.
What?
What's the guy name who wears number 18 for the Minnesota Vikings? I can't think of his name right now.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
And here's something interesting about that.
What school Trayvon Diggs came from?
That's what I'm going to say. These guys know each other from college, and a little SEC showdown right there because Justin Jefferson's LSU, Trayvon Diggs, Alabama.
How did that work out for Trayvon Diggs against LSU? Not very well, right?
Not very well.
Mm.
That's why I'm counting. They're gonna have to sack Kirk Cousins. Okay, they're not gonna have to let Justin Jefferson get his way with Trayvon Diggs. Or Trayvon Diggs is gonna have to dig deep inside himself and say, "Do something about it. Stop the guy. Prove that you're better."
Whew. That's a matchup. That's a matchup I'm looking forward to. Now, Ricky, we ain't play out of the game yet, so this is the game we get play out of the game. So Kirk Cousins versus I'm gonna assume that Prescott's gonna play.
I'm assuming it's not. No, okay. No, I think at this point they would have announced it. I don't think he's gonna play.
No, it's still up in the air. It's a game
But
time decision.
but still, at this point, fuck it. Just rest the guy because Ricky Ricky knows that if he plays, he's gonna get aggravate that injury.
Well, can me and Ricky have our moment, please?
I don't need a moment.
So Kirk Cousins or Dak Prescott?
I would have to go Dak.
One for the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, Dalvin Cook.
Tie.
He says a tie.
There's no real edge. If Cook is healthy, which he is currently right now, he can run.
He can run. And the only reason why Zeke Elliott has more rushing yards is because Dalvin Cook missed a game or two.
Tony
like
Pollard or Madison, the backup running backs.
I would have to go Pollard.
Pollard.
Slight.
Two for the Cowboys. Dallas receiving core, Vikings receiving core.
I don't know. Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Cooper, and
CeeDee
Lamb.
Lamb.
Dalton Schultz and a guy named Cedric Wilson, and then who else is there? There's Noah Brown still plays good, and Minnesota's got D.D. Westbrook.
D.D.
Oh, D.D. or however you say it.
I have to go with Amari Cooper. So I'd probably go Dallas.
3 for the Cowboys.
So you're picking the Cowboys, right, Ricky?
I'm waiting
Defense.
I'm waiting for this one here. Both of them are a dumpster fire.
Not really, because I said this on the show with a preview. Minnesota's tied for first in quarterback sacks, and they have the highest pressure rate.
Yeah, and their secondary is garbage.
Yeah, but if Dak Prescott doesn't play,
And the Cowboys know how to take the ball away.
And probably the Dallas Cowboys have the better offensive line between the two teams.
Well, both Dak and Kirk Cousins have only been sacked 9 times this year.
So we're going to call it even on that one. So we have 2 ties, 3 for the Cowboys.
I would actually...
Mike McCarthy or Zimmer.
Are we judging them by weight or by actual game management? Because if it's by weight, McCarthy is the heavier of the two.
As a coach, man.
I really don't like either one of them, to be personally honest. I really.
Well, you know what's interesting, guys, is Mike Zimmer is somebody the Cowboys are very, very familiar with.
Yeah, but Zimmer also has defenses that are 6-2 versus number 1 scoring defenses, based on rank entering the week.
And Zimmer's a defense guy.
Are we allowed to do a split pick?
We're arch rivals, Ricky, so I would say no.
Oh wait,
I have no say. I have no say, so Ricky.
Wait, we have no rules on this show, right?
You favor the Cowboys, man.
If Dak plays, the Cowboys win. If Dak doesn't play, the Vikings win.
How bad do the Cowboys lose if Dak doesn't play? What'd you say?
I'd say by at least 10.
All right.
You know you can't do that.
Why not?
Well, make a pick.
I run the show.
You're confident that Dak was going to play, so you know what? Go.
Again, first off, this is Mike McCarthy. He's a fucking dickhead. Okay? If he forces Dak to play, all right? If he has Dak play and Dak goes down again, the Cowboys are fucked for the rest of the season. The Dallas Cowboys have such a lead in the NFC least, it's not even funny. So why would you pressure Dak to play? You are already pressed to win this division. What are you gonna do? What's the only chance you lose if Dak doesn't play the game? Home
That's
field.
why I said screw it.
Home
Screw
field
it.
is not that important because these
It's
guys can play
not.
both on the road or at home, so
It's
it don't
not, yeah.
matter.
All right. That's why I said screw it. Just rest the guy. But of course, Mike McCarthy's
Exactly.
I don't know.
He's a dickhead, and he needs to be swallowed or shot into a sock.
He probably wants me to really turn into the Bearman big time and go more psychotic than the Bearman's ever been.
So are you picking Minnesota?
I already told you what I said.
Are you picking Dallas then?
I said if Dak plays, I go with the Cowboys. If
You
Dak
have to
doesn't
make
play,
a pick, man.
I did. My official
well-
pick goes in on ESPN.
That's what I got it right there. I'm gonna write this down. Dallas if Dak wins on Ricky. All right, that's good enough for me.
Yes.
I mean,
You know that's not how that works.
yeah, but you know what? It's not. You know why it's not Ricky's fault? It's because when they wanted to put it as a game time decision, what the hell is Ricky supposed to do? I mean, there's nothing he can do.
When is the game?
Ricky's hands are tied,
Don't
right?
matter.
Okay, you know what? You make a pick then.
It don't matter. Are you picking the Cowboys? Or are you picking the Vikings?
Okay, so we have somebody here of descent of, I believe this is a Jewish name, so I apologize if I cannot read it from YouTube. They are talking soccer, which I will give Alex a very, very quick shot
I
at.
see it. I see
Okay.
it.
Quickly answer the question. Do not go into details. Answer the gentleman's question.
All right. Should I read it?
Who are the best football players in the world? Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Impaba, Lewandowski, or
Lewandowski.
Ibrahimovic?
Ibrahimovic. The answer is, I would say, who are the best football players in the world? If he wants my opinion, I say neither. The best player in the world is and always will be Zinedine Zidane.
Okay, because that football is not our football that we're currently speaking right now. But I do thank you for watching and commenting on the show. Although I cannot pronounce. I believe that is Jewish. From the font that I'm reading. If it is Jewish, please update me on my my reading there.
Yeah, I think it's Hebrew. It looks to be that the spelling. Yeah, the spelling looks to be Hebrew.
I am not a big foreign language reader.
I mean, I am, but I'm not perfect.
Okay, Monday Night Football.
Whoa, hold on. Darnell didn't even make his pick.
Ricky didn't either, so.
Ricky,
You know what-
please.
you know what- you know what?
Darnell's really
Just put him down for Minnesota, because I know exactly that's where he's
Alright.
going. He's going to Minnesota.
How would you know?
Because you're in your head, you're saying Dak is not playing and they have no shot.
I say Dak was playing.
As of NFL.com right now, he is not listed as a starter. He is listed as game time decision. For all I know, they could bring back Bart Starr or somebody else to play quarterback and not have Cooper Rush play. Okay. Monday Night Football. Giants at Chiefs. This is already known. These are the injury updates. No Saquon. No recently released off my fantasy team, Kenny Golladay, because he's garbage. Kadarius Toney is questionable. And they will also be without edge defender Lorenzo Carter. No Carter Coughlin. No Nate Ebner. Mash units still in effect for the New York Giants.
And yeah, it's still hard to put this team away.
You know what? To hell with it. The Chiefs.
Kansas City is a 10-point favorite at home.
So I say to hell with it. Just give me the Chiefs. To hell with it.
Bearman is like at some point in time they gotta turn into the Chiefs.
Well, I mean,
So you guys gonna keep picking the Chiefs until they turn into the Chiefs.
this is against the Giants did beat the Panthers 25-3, but I mean,
Like I say, with all them injuries, it's still hard to put that damn team away.
yeah, it sure is.
The Kansas City Chiefs average 32.3 points per game at home. Are the Giants legitimately a stand-up 30-plus point team?
I mean, you're not gonna say the Giants don't have a defense, though, are you?
If I wanted to sneeze, cough, and shit myself, then I would say then the Giants would have a defense. But I do not want to sneeze, cough, and shit myself at this point, so I'm not relying on the New York Giants. By the way, these teams have not played each other in 4 years. Where both teams were dramatically different, and the Giants won by 3.
The Chiefs ain't losing another primetime game at home. They're gonna have to put the Giants away, but they ain't losing another primetime game at home. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's why I said to hell with it. Just give me the Chiefs.
Here is an eye and ear blowing stat that this is going to be very interesting. Patrick Mahomes has a 35.6 completion percentage when pressured this year. Only Justin Fields and Zach Wilson have lower numbers in the NFL. And believe it or not, Daniel Jones has had a better passing record without Saquon than with.
All right.
I'm going to go the Chiefs, but I don't believe it's going to be by.
I already knew you was going. Everybody knew you was going Chiefs.
I actually will give the Giants a chance to actually keep this game close.
So basically, everything I said, basically everything I just said, right?
Yeah.
That's all you had to say. You agree with me, but the Chiefs ain't losing another primetime home game.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
That's all you had to say.
So you're going with the Chiefs too? Are you Playmaker?
I said they're not losing another home primetime game.
Yeah, but you got to confirm.
They are not losing another home primetime game.
There you go.
That is Monday night.
Confirm it. Confirm it.
No, I said it once. Listen.
Hey, you were smiling, okay? So you know what? You weren't serious. How
I'm laughing at him because Ricky is sitting here. He trying not to give the Giants no credit.
That's why I want you to confirm. I need you to be.
I'm like, dude, come on, man. We know the Giants. You can't just easily put away the Giants unless you're the Rams for something.
Listen, after those turd burglars last week did what they did in the first half of that Carolina game, I was like, oh God, I'm in a funeral home and I want to throw up. And I probably did throw up afterwards. So.
I went through it.
Believe it or not, I did not watch any of this game, and now Old Dominion is up 4 on Louisiana Tech. That's
Yeah, my alma mater actually won today.
Okay, so that's it for our picks for the week. Trade deadline is 4 o'clock on Tuesday.
But Tuesday is such a great day, ain't it? Trade deadline, college playoff rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, just a great day.
Does that mean we're doing 2 separate shows on Tuesday?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know what gave you that. I don't know what gave you that crazy idea.
I don't know. I got a lot of shopping to do this week.
Christmas shopping?
No.
Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's
7 shows in 5 days. This is ridiculous.
I mean, hey, that's what we do, Brother D.
I just think schedule grows for me more again this week too.
Yeah.
Pipe Bomb will be back. Pipe Bomb Radio. ArchRivals. God, too many.
That's what we do, gentlemen. That's what we do.
All right, so you have any
Tuesday ArchRivals recapping week 8.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do actually like to say
something. Talking who got traded. So that might be a fun show to pay attention to. And then Wednesday, ArchRivals again. Let's talk college football.
Well, I would like to say something to our friend who actually tuned in. Well, he asked a soccer question, but I'd say, brother, if you're still listening to this, if you love soccer and you look for the best soccer podcast in the world, that would be my show, Into the Net FC. It's available everywhere. You should actually check it out. You will like it.
That it? That all we got for today?
Yep.
I believe so. I mean, Ramley talk next week. I mean, we got the Titans on Sunday Night Football. The day before my birthday.
Should be a very interesting game.
I mean, that King here is coming to SoFi.
Okay, so
that
as
shit,
we're
that
talking
shit
about
is-
paranormal on the bottom half of the screen, we're going to be paranormally taking off for today. Thanks to everybody that tuned in and watched. If you haven't, share, follow, like, subscribe to all of our stuff. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. We got all that stuff. Find us on every audio platform known to man, including Spotify, which there and Amazon have been our two biggest favorite channels for everybody to listen to. Until Tuesday for ArchRivals, we are out of here.
Deuces.
Later, everybody.
Hey, did you like that show? Like, share, follow, subscribe. Share out our shows to all of your social media. Need merchandise? Check out paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for quality merchandise at great prices. Tune in next time for another edition of ArchRivals Football, and we'll catch you on the flip side.